On September 16, 1868, an overeager lover of a hurdy-gurdy girl upset a heating stove and ignited the Barry and Ablor's saloon.
He sat behind that poor girl, grabbed her about the waist, scared her half to death. Up goes her arm, over goes the stovepipe.
Within 20 minutes, the whole wooden town was ablaze, and explosions from cold oil tins and dynamite cut through the air. 1 hour later, most of the town of Barkerville was a smoldering ruin. Only a few buildings were spared. With winter fast approaching, no time was wasted. In less than a week, 20 buildings were constructed, and within a year of the fire, the town was completely rebuilt. But most of the easy gold had been mined. Shaft after shaft became unprofitable and closed. When the 20th century dawned over Barkerville, an incredible $30 million in gold had been taken from its mines in less than 35 years. But the town had little to show for all the millions. Like all good fortune, the gold rush in the Caribou epitomized both success and failure. Some of the gold seekers struck it rich and built upon their newfound wealth, but many of them, like Billy Barker, quickly lost their pot of gold.
Those men were throwing their lives into a crap game called gold mining. And these men were not afraid to make a fortune. They were not afraid to lose a fortune. They staked their lives against the fact they'd strike it rich before they died. And quite a lot of them died.
In July 1894, Billy Barker died penniless and was buried in a pauper's grave in Victoria.
You know, everybody wants a hero that wins in the end, but I think that Billy Barker won. I think that he had good friends and people that knew him, and what more can people ask from a life?
Almost 1.5 centuries after Billy Barker discovered gold, Barkerville is more alive than ever. Preserved as a museum, tourists flock to the area to get an impression of the town's colorful place in the history of the gold rush. As it had been for the gold seekers 140 years earlier, the town of Barkerville remains the last stop on the Caribou Gold Rush Trail.
Down through the valley and over the hills till it goes.